time is very important, and I personally value my own time as well as time of others. And there are various ways you can show respect for time, because time is one resource that you give to people you'd never get back. It's part of your life. When somebody is giving that, you got to respect that, you got to honor that, and you do that by preparing ahead of time. So when I go to meet someone, I always write down on my phone the agenda of the meeting, and I ask the other person also, please do set an agenda and let me know what is it that you want to talk about. Not like hi, hello, casual stuff, but this is what we want to accomplish, the purposes of the meeting is this, and hopefully we'll come to a conclusion, or we'll follow up and continue. When it comes to being in a car or being in an airplane, there is two kinds of ways I use time. One is when I'm quiet, and that quiet time helps my brain process all the stimulus that has come in, all the planning, all the execution, decision making, and I'll again write down as I'm making those decisions. So I'll just close my eyes and lie down and just think through things, and things get done. It's called subtle work. I call it subtle work because mental activity. The other kind is, you have internet anywhere and you can just, write emails. A lot of times you're in the doctor's office, the sound has to be off and this, that. And that's the time, you write down milestones, you write down, you respond to people, thoughtful things that you have a lot of time in your hand, and you think through things and you answer complicated emails, So the best kind of time that I use, I feel like is subtle work, and I'll talk a little bit more about subtle work. The reason why I speak about it is because there's a lot of those times when you're in the shower, when you're in the bathroom, when you're about to go to sleep, when you are traveling. A lot of these times we don't utilize it fully. We watch billboards and we look at other people's faces, and I feel like those are the times when you can, if you activate your brain in a certain way. Our brain has something called reticular activating system. That means if you're looking for, let's say you bought a red car. Right after buying that car, you'll be seeing everywhere that brand of car everywhere. You'll notice it. That was there all the time. It's just you start noticing it, and that's because you like your car and you're wired to see that, identify that car other places. Similarly, if you're looking for opportunities, looking for inspiration, looking for ideas, looking for ways of solving problems, your reticular activating system is alive and awake, reaching out for those things. So for me, when I look at billboards, I look at color schemes, I look at fonts they use, I look at the spacing, I look at the picture, I look at how, like there was this picture of this Indian actress looking at a phone, and the phone was twisted in a certain way, where even though she's very pretty, you look at her face, she's looking at the phone and the phone is turned in a certain way that you instantly notice the next thing is the phone. And that huge billboard, all they want is it's a phone ad. They don't want to glorify that lady. They want you to look at the lady and look at the bloody phone. And what does the phone do? It's a great camera phone. Problem solved. That's great. Just a few words, a picture to grab your attention. You look at the product that you want to sell, and this is what the product does. This is how I teach myself marketing, by looking at this. So you got to know what you want out of world and all your experiences, and your brain is activated to get those impulses, process them in a certain way that most people don't. 99% of people don't, right? So that's a little bit about using your free time.